UFC middleweight champion Dricus Du Plessis is setting his sights high and believes that defeating top contender Khamzat Chimaev would warrant a unique opportunity, a chance to fight for a second title. With an undefeated record of 8-0 in the UFC and an impressive overall MMA career at 22-2, Du Plessis has already made waves by taking down elite competitors like Sean Strickland, Robert Whittaker, and Israel Adesanya. The South African fighter initially aimed to face Strickland for his next middleweight title defense. However, after witnessing Chimaev's dominant first-round submission victory over former champion Robert Whittaker at UFC 308 last Saturday, Du Plessis' focus has shifted to the undefeated Chimaev, known as Borz, who boasts a 14-0 MMA record and an 8-0 streak in the UFC. In a recent interview with ESPN, Du Plessis explained why a victory over Chimaev could elevate his career to historic heights. "If I beat Khamzat Chimaev, I beat Robert Whittaker, then I beat Sean Strickland, then I beat Israel Adesanya, then I beat Khamzat Chimaev. That warrants a double title fight," he asserted. Du Plessis envisions this potential milestone event happening in his homeland of South Africa, amplifying its significance for both him and his fans. "I have a vision, and I can't picture something more perfect than that. But to be completely honest, I do not care who it is. South Africa would go crazy no matter who I fight," Du Plessis stated, emphasizing his ambition to fight for a second belt on home turf. While Du Plessis is open to facing any opponent the UFC puts before him, he acknowledges that after Chimaev's emphatic win over Whittaker, the buzz from fans has been clear. "The conversations were more about me fighting Strickland," Du Plessis said, revealing that no contracts have been finalized yet. "But there was a very big reason no contracts have been signed. I said I'll fight Strickland, perfect, and that's the fight the fans want. But if you go on what the fans want right now, it's definitely not the Strickland fight. If you ask what I want to fight the best guy. I want to fight the guy the fans want me to fight, and that 100% is Khamzat." Despite his strong interest in the Chimaev matchup, Du Plessis remains adaptable. "If they give me the Strickland fight, great, I'll fight Strickland in February, March, or whenever, and then fight Khamzat," he clarified, expressing his readiness to maintain an active and competitive schedule. The possibility of a matchup between Du Plessis and Chimaev has stirred intrigue within the MMA community, especially with Du Plessis' history of defeating formidable opponents. Fans and analysts alike are keen to see if he can be the first to hand Chimaev a loss, which would undoubtedly reinforce his case for a double title shot. The middleweight division is poised for an electrifying showdown, as Du Plessis aims to keep proving himself as one of the most dominant fighters in the UFC and reach new career milestones that could etch his name into the history books.